acredito que o desafio não
I
é
believe that
fazer,
the challenge is not to achieve zero emission, but to achieve a significant reduction in emissions so that we can achieve a level of stabilization to face the challenges of climate change. So even if we can't achieve zero emission, we can certainly achieve a substantial reduction of emissions.
aí no médio prazo. Com uma mudança muito importante e profunda nos padrões de produção
The
e
most
consumo.
important thing
Na
is to
realidade, a
change
humanidade desenvolveu
production and consumption patterns.
sobre
Mankind
forma
developed
de
over the years in a production and consumption pattern that is incompatible with the natural resources of the planet. So the way I think we'll achieve this is by changing behavior, changing habits, make a more rational use of energy and natural resources, seeking alternative energy sources.
recursos, economizando energia e mudando, inclusive, as fontes de energia. No caso do Brasil, a nossa situação é um pouco diferente dos países desenvolvidos em geral.
In the case of Brazil, the situation is somewhat different from developed countries and even other developing countries. Our emissions from energy are very low because more than 80% of our electrical energy is hydropower based, so we have low emissions from energy. But of course, we still need to make efforts to reduce those emissions. We are now putting together, on the decision of President Lula, a national plan on climate change. We're bringing together government, civil society and the private sector to develop this plan to establish mechanisms that will help us reduce emissions. Brazil's greatest effort is in halting deforestation, which is responsible for 70% of our emissions. We have been undertaking serious efforts, and in the past 3 years we have managed to reduce emissions by 50%, which has meant about 500 million tons of CO2 that were not emitted into the atmosphere.
De carbono, o que é uma contribuição importante em termos internacionais. Todas as pessoas que trabalham no Brasil na área ambiental
Everyone who works today with environment must actually work with climate change. I don't know if I'm exactly a leader in this field, but as a representative of the Brazilian government, I work very often in this issue and very detailed. So I have reviewed my own habits, so not only I'm working in my own home to save energy and natural resources. My children, in fact, are quite fanatic already about saving water and electricity. So we're all striving to make a sound use of natural resources to achieve sustainability.
pensar em novas formas de consumir de forma mais racional e mais sustentável.